Hi. Today we're going to do something kind of exciting. While I was bicycling this morning, I found some wild mushrooms. So let's take a look at what we found and how we can use these with ramen. So if we go over here, these are called, they have a Latin name which I'll type out later, but these are called either sweet tooth or hedgehog mushrooms, and they grow on hardwood trees. So here's, you can kind of see why it might be called a sweet tooth, is they kind of look like fangs kind of hanging down there. But these big ones like this, you can see it kind of, you can see that it might look a little bit like a hedgehog, a little spiny hedgehog. So we'll play with these in a few minutes. Before we get started though, let's start our ramen cooking. And we have our ramen noodles, which I will break into quarters as always. And let's go right over here. And we've got some water boiling, so we'll drop these right in. And these will just take 2 minutes or so to soften up. We're going to stir fry these noodles. So let's put the flavoring packet in. And we'll give those a quick stir. Alright. And we'll head back over here. So let's prepare these. So here's our not our noodles. Here's our mushrooms. And you generally want to avoid getting them too wet because they absorb water and they'll get really kind of soggy. So what we'll do is we'll take our cleaver and we'll just slice these up. Bite-sized pieces. So those will be ready. I'll do this one too. I'm going to save the big one for later. Another dish. Alright. And I'm going to scramble up an egg to put into the soup as well. And we'll have some garlic, some fresh garlic. I'm just going to smash this. It's a great use for the cleaver. There we go. And the last thing I'll prepare here will be some fresh scallions, green onions. And we're just about ready. What I've got on the stove is I've got my cast iron wok, which is heating up right over here. And we'll put a tablespoon of oil right in there. And then we'll start off with the garlic. I'm going to get this to brown up very quickly. We'll scramble the egg. See how quickly that garlic browns up. We'll scramble our egg. We'll just kind of scramble this up until it dries out a bit. It's going to be very fast. And then what we'll do is we're going to put in our mushrooms. So we'll take some mushrooms here. We'll put those right in. There we go. And let's take a look at our noodles. The noodles are almost ready. You don't want them to get too soft. And our egg and mushroom mixture. Just about ready. And we'll go back. Let's drain our noodles. Right in there, right on top. And we'll come over here and we'll grab our scallions. Give it a stir. Turn that heat right off. The last thing we're going to add for flavoring will be some roasted sesame oil. And you don't really want to cook with sesame oil because it burns very easily. So we'll just put in maybe a teaspoon. The heat is off. And that'll give it some nice flavor. So it just takes a couple minutes. So, there you have it, some fresh wild mushrooms with stir-fried ramen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.